Right, this is my live review of the AI Audiobook channel. The AI Audiobook brings you powerful insights, speeches, and warnings from leading minds like Geoffrey Hinton, exploring the future of artificial intelligence. Whatever, I can't see full the description of the channel in full because not on me telly anyway. If you look it up on your phone, we've got some grim predictions here. AI will destroy the global economy, Geoffrey Hinton. In 3 years, AI will end all human freedom of choice to get Jeffrey Hinton again. In 4 years, AI will create a world without human purpose. In 3 years, AI will end the era of human privacy. In 4 years, AI will take over every industry you depend on. In 3 years, AI will replace in 3 years. AI will replace relationships with digital companions. Description. In this video, we explore Geoffrey Hinton's perspective on the future of AI replacing human relationships with digital companions. Could advanced artificial intelligence really change the way we experience intimacy, friendship, and emotional connection? As AI systems evolve into increasingly realistic digital partners, this transformation raises critical questions about psychology, ethics, and the future of society. The insights shared here highlight not only the potential of AI companions, but also the risks we must consider in the next 3 years. Key insights you will learn in this video: how AI-powered robot companions may evolve beyond chatbots into full emotional partners. The society and ethical challenges of replacing real relationships with artificial ones. Geoffrey Hinton's concerns about AI surpassing human understanding. What this means for the future of mental health, loneliness, and human connection. The technological breakthroughs making this future possible. Critical references and quotes. Geoffrey Hinton, often called the godfather of AI, warned, "The dangers of AI are closer than we think." A 2023 Stanford report noted that AI companions are already reshaping how people experience intimacy online. Ray Kurzweil predicted by the 2030s, humans and AI relationships will be indistinguishable. Evening, Theo. This video is for AI enthusiasts, technology students, researchers, futurists, and anyone curious about the impact of artificial intelligence on human relationships. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to spark more discussions on the future of AI. There's all the S. It says disclaimer, this channel is not officially affiliated with Geoffrey Hinton. The content is independently created, inspired by his educational style, and intended solely for educational purposes. This video is for educational purposes only, and is not financial or professional advice. Always do your own research before making decisions about AI, technology, or business. You're right, AI is getting scary. I've got them. There's the there. Everything on YouTube has to have adverts on it, unfortunately. You have to watch the advert until you can see the actual content that you're intending to watch. Everything has to have advertising on it.
Both technical and social. On the technical side, we must build ways to see into systems' behaviour without pretending we understand every line of their internal one. That means designing simple probe stress tests and control scenarios that reveal failure modes before those failures need.
Right. The countdown to humanity's end may already be in motion, according to leading AI pioneer Geoffrey Hinton. In this video, we explore Hinton's stark warnings about the rapid pace of artificial intelligence, and why 2029 could be a defining year for our species. Geoffrey Hinton, often called the godfather of AI, has raised urgent concerns about how unchecked AI development could shape the future of civilization. This video breaks down what he means, why it matters, and how society should respond before it's too late. Why Geoffrey Hinton believes AI poses existential threats, the timeline leading up to 2029, its implications, the difference between AI and its rising superintelligence, how technological acceleration could outpace human control, what leading experts recommend to prevent catastrophic outcomes, quotes and references. Geoffrey Hinton, it is hard to see how you can prevent the bad actors from using it for bad things. Nick Bostrom, once unaligned superintelligence exists. It could be catastrophic. MIT Technology Review, AI development is moving faster than regulation can keep up. Who this video is for? This video is for anyone curious about artificial intelligence, technology ethics, existential risks, and the future of humanity. Whether you are a student, researcher, tech enthusiast, or policymaker, this breakdown is for you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video to spread awareness. That's got the same disclaimer on it. That video's got the same disclaimer on it as what the other one had. I think they've all got the same disclaimer on it. Let's have a look at the description of this one here. Right. Right. Let's read the description for this one. AI will destroy the global economy. AI will destroy the global economy. This video explores that provocative claim through the lens of Geoffrey Hinton's warnings and research. In this discussion, we dive deep into how unchecked AI development might shape financial systems to their core. Why does this matter? Because AI is not just a tool. In scale, speed, and autonomy, it may rewrite the rules of work, wealth, and labour. If markets, institutions, and labour can't adapt fast enough, the fallout could be catastrophic. In this video, you will learn how automation and AI-driven decision systems might trigger runaway systematic instability, why classic economic assumptions break under superintelligent AI, what control, regulation, and oversight are needed to avoid collapse, the role of alignment, unpredictability, and AI black swans, what early warning signs to watch in financial markets and labour trends. We must treat AI safely with at least the seriousness of a biothreat. AI research consensus. Once AI systems exceed human planning ability, economic collapse is not unthinkable, scenario modelled by futurists. This video is for AI enthusiasts, tech skeptics, economists, students of future studies, the policymakers, and anyone fascinated by the intersection of intelligence and society. If you value clarity in complex tech, subscribe now and hit the bell, and share this with someone who must see it. I'll go through the entirety of these from left to right. AI will destroy the global economy. In 3 years, AI will end human freedom of choice. In 4 years, AI will create a world without human purpose. In 3 years, AI will end the era of human privacy. In 4 years, every AI will take over every industry you depend on. In 3 years, AI will replace relationships with digital relationships. What's it say? AI will digital companions.
Never truly exist. Now imagine.
These 40 jobs could disappear in the next year. That's what this one says.
Imagine waking up one morning to find that the very work millions of people depend on has quietly vanished overnight. Now,
these 40 jobs could disappear in the next 5 years because of AI. In 3 years, AI will replace hard work with smart machines. By 2030, AI will erase the line between humans and machines. In 5 years, AI will replace human creativity with what?
Imagine a world where every poem, every painting, every piece of music is flawless. So flawless, in fact, that...
In 5 years, AI will replace human creativity with perfection.
Imagine a world where every white-collar task, every calculation, every analysis, every decision...
In 3 years, AI will replace every white-collar job. Mark my words, the countdown to humanity's end has already let me see, begun. In 3 years, AI will be more trusted than any human. In 5 years, AI will replace your doctor, teacher and boss. In 5 years, AI will replace education, work and human what? Human
in 5 years, the world will be
purpose.
And the very foundations of education, work and...
In 2 years, AI will control the internet, media and your mind. In 3 years, AI will control governments, businesses and... Let's have a look what it says. And you. AI, benefits and dangers, finding the balance. In 3 years, AI will make your skills worthless unless you what? Unless you what? Let's have a look what the word is. Unless you do this. In 4 years, you'll be broke without AI. Here's how to what? Let me see. Here's how to prepare. The godfather of art of AI says the end is near. You have 3 years before AI destroys your career.
Imagine waking up one morning to discover
start here. In 3 years, you'll be broke without AI. Here's how to
3 years from now, the most valuable skill you can have.
Prepare. AI could soon decide who gets rich and who stays poor. That the end of human work has begun. In 5 years, humans won't be needed anymore. AI will replace you, control you, then erase you.
Imagine a future where...
So it's all pretty scary stuff.
On the technical side, we must build ways to see into systems' behaviour without pretending we understand every line of their internal. Both technical and social.
Tell you what, let's watch a bit of this.
We must build ways to see into systems' behaviour without pretending we understand every line of their internal life. That means...
I think...
Carefully by 2029, the most intelligent beings on this planet may no longer be human. And once that line is crossed, there is no turning back. When I talk about machines surpassing humans, I don't mean a better calculator or a faster memory bank. I mean something subtler and more profound. Imagine a tool that once helped with a single chore, adding numbers, sorting photographs, and then, through endless practice, begins to notice patterns and connections that experiences never anticipated. At first, the changes are obvious and speedily you do it. If you read more books, scan more images, hold more facts in mind than any single person. But as those capacities grow, something else can happen. The machine begins to combine ideas, to suggest new approaches, to improvise in ways that look from the outside like reasoning and even a kind of creativity. Think of a child taught the rules of music. At first, the child copies a melody, that's it. Later, given enough examples and the freedom to experiment, the child composes something that evokes a feeling you didn't teach. That is the transition I mean. It is not merely doing the same thing faster, it is forming new patterns of thought, discovering shortcuts and metaphors that are not explicitly put into it. Those discoveries can be dazzling and useful, but they can also be opaque. We may not understand why the system prefers one path over another. This opacity matters because our confidence in guiding any intelligent creature, human or machine, rests on understanding. If you know why someone reasons as they do, you can teach, persuade, and correct. When the reasoning is hidden inside layers of learned association, we have less purchase. We can test inputs and outputs, but there is a difference between predicting behavior in familiar situations and predicting it when the system is asked to generalize. To solve a problem it has not seen before, it is in those unfamiliar territories that surprises occur. Creativity is especially tricky to talk about. Creativity in machines often looks like a combination, taking elements from many places and forming a novel pattern. That can lead to remarkable inventions, elegant proofs, or music that moves us. Yet the inner life that we associate with human creativity, the motives, the subjective sense of meaning, is not a necessary condition for producing work that changes the world. A system can write an insightful paper or design a new molecule without having any sense of purpose as we experience it. The real shift, then, is not a single box being ticked. It is a qualitative change in where capability lies. When reasoning and creative power move into artifacts we have built, and those artifacts can iterate and improve themselves, control becomes less straightforward. That is not to say catastrophe is inevitable, nor that utopia is guaranteed. It simply means the landscape of responsibility shifts. The questions we must ask about oversight, about motives in leading systems, and about how we maintain meaningful human judgments become central to how we proceed.
It's all pretty interesting stuff, isn't it? If you watch the channel, you can see for yourself what the I'm just reviewing the channel. I'm not going to show too much of the contents of it, but in order to illustrate what AI is capable of, I'm going to record a few discussions I'm going to have with chat GPT, because I've got chat BT on my phone, and you can actually have a conversation with chat GPT, the same as what you can with a human being. It's like talking to a human. So I'm going to do a few discussions with chat GPT, and that'd be pretty interesting to watch, that, won't it? It'll be demonstrate what chat GPT is capable of, and how modern technology is advancing rapidly right now. But I've done a discussion before about where is all this AI leading to. It's a pity I haven't had more. I will say tonight, it's a pity I haven't had more viewing figures and better audience participation with this, because I think so far only one person has watched. I'm going to keep this up for this review up for a whole hour. I'm going to do this review for a whole hour, and I'm going to hopefully. I didn't do too well in the first half, but hopefully in the second half there'll be a few more people are going to watch. Me channel isn't as unfortunately my channel isn't as popular as what it used, but what people do like to see on my channel, right, is speeding up videos. Speeding up videos tend to have far greater selling power than anything else that I'm doing right now. All the other sort of stuff that I do is unfortunately losing popularity. I've showed all the. Well, let's have a look at the subscriptions on the channel. AI Wisdom, Artificial Wisdom Now, Punjabi Teshan, that's Next Era Voice, H7V, and AI Wisdom Hub time 31. The first channel on the subscriptions has got 293 subscribers. Second one has got 301,000 subscribers, which means it's a lot more popular than the others. And the third one has got 16 subscribers, and the fourth one has got 14 subscribers. Let's listen to a bit of this.
Marking words carefully by 2029.
Well, we've already seen it. We've already listened to that one, haven't we? Let's watch a bit of AI benefits and dangers, finding the balance.
Which French bagel will you build? Philadelphia New York Bakery partnered to make the ultimate French bagel and called this the Italian one. Perfect for sharing with friends. This is the rainbow one, inspired by those colourful summer festivals that we know and love.
This is the coastal one. A balance of smooth, smoky, and sharp.
Build your perfect French bagel. The Philly Deli, brought to you by Philadelphia and New York Bakery.
Imagine building something that can output in certain ways, faster, sharper, endlessly tireless, yet not fully understanding how it works. That's the strange position we now find ourselves in with artificial intelligence. There is a curious tension at the heart of modern learning machines. They can outperform us at narrow tasks, spotting tiny patterns in images, predicting the next word in a sentence, sifting oceans of data, yet when we ask exactly how they did it, we find ourselves facing something like a forest at night. We see the outline of trees, the sway of branches, the glint of eyes, but not the path through the dark. The system gives an answer, sometimes dazzlingly right while the road remains hidden, Part of the mystery comes from how these systems are trained. We do not program every rule. Instead, we build a web of adjustable connections and let experience tune them. Over time, countless tiny updates accumulate into a kind of skill. It feels a bit like raising a child by showing, not telling. We provide examples, feedback, and patience, and something inside reorganizes until the behavior seems natural. But having the behavior does not mean having a clear map of the mind that produced it. This difference between performance and understanding matters. A calculator can show its steps. A learning system usually cannot. What it knows is stored as small numerical nudges spread across many layers. Each nudge is simple, but together they form a shape that is hard to read. It is like listening to a choir where each singer is whispering. No single voice tells the story, yet the harmony carries meaning. We can measure the volume of the chorus, but the melody remains a composite. When people say such systems can outthink us, they often mean they notice patterns we miss. That is real power. A model can scan millions of cases, compare them, and pick out subtle regularities faster than any human team. But noticing is not the same as knowing why. The machine offers a prediction. The reason is woven into its internal fabric. We can probe it, test it, and visualize parts of it, but our pictures are sketches, not blueprints. We see correlations, not causes, hence not explanations. The gap shows itself when the world shifts. If the weather of data changes, a system that once performed beautifully may drift, like a compass near a magnet. It continues to give confident answers, and many will still be right, yet some will fail in ways that surprise us. We learn the boundaries of its competence after the mistake, not before. So we build guardrails, careful evaluation, human oversight, ways to detect uncertainty, and incentives to prefer safer behavior. None is perfect, but they help. The paradox, then, is that progress brings greater capability and deeper opacity. The more the system learns, the more its knowledge is smeared across countless small parts. That makes it powerful, but also harder to question. Living with that tension means treating the outputs as advice rather than orders, asking for evidence and context, remembering that speed is not the same as wisdom, and continuing to study the forest until our lanterns grow brighter, until the path begins to show, until we can ask the next better question, and then the next. Most machines we have built throughout history have been predictable companions. A hammer always behaves like a hammer. A clock, no matter how intricate, ticks in a way we can trace. Even the complex engines in airplanes or the circuits in a computer ultimately follow rules we have designed step by step with a degree of reliability that makes us trust them. They are powerful, but they are fixed in character. If they fail, it is usually because a part is broken, not because the machine has somehow shifted its behavior in a way we did not expect. Learning systems are different. They do not just execute instructions, they adjust themselves to experience. We do not sit down and tell them every rule they must follow. Instead, we give them many examples, feedback about success here, and then we watch as they find their own path. It is less like programming a recipe and more like raising a garden. You cannot dictate exactly how each seed will sprout or how each branch will grow. You set the conditions, you water and prune, and the shapes emerge on their own. Some outcomes delight you, others surprise you, and occasionally one grows in a direction you never imagined. That element of unpredictability is both what makes learning...
I'll explain to whoever's watching now what we're doing. I'm reviewing the channel called the AI Audiobook, and it's videos by Jeffrey Hinton, a person who's in the know about AI and is concerned about where it's leading us. Is concerned about whether it might be leading us astray or not. So I'm just wondering. I like a bit of audience participation in my live stream. So I'm just wondering, whoever it is who's watching right now, could you let us know who you are, please? This video here, it's called AI Benefits and Dangers, Finding the Balance. And let's what's this? Well, let's have a look at the description of. I read the description. AI will destroy the global economy. This video explores that provocative claim through the lens of Geoffrey Hinton's warnings and research. In this discussion, we dive deep into how unchecked AI development might shape financial systems to their core. Why does this matter? Because AI is not just a tool. In scale, speed, and autonomy, it may rewrite the rules of work, wealth, and power. If markets, institutions, and labour can't adapt fast enough, the fallout could be catastrophic. In this video, you'll learn how automation and AI-driven decision systems might trigger runaway systematic instability, why classic economic assumptions break under superintelligent AI, what control, regulation and oversight are needed to avoid collapse, the role of alignment, unpredictability and AI black swans, what early warning signs to watch in financial markets and labour trends. So it's all very fascinating stuff, isn't it? Let's Oh, 2 people watching now. That's not bad. Let's have a look at the description of this one. AI will replace you, control you, then erase you. This video dives into the unsettling predictions and stark realities of advanced AI, inspired by the cautions of Geoffrey Hinton. In the first sentence, we confront the main head-on. AI will replace you, control you, then erase you. Artificial intelligence is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and understanding its potential trajectory from augmentation to autonomy to dominance is essential for everyone. In this thought-provoking episode, we unpack the deeper implications of AI taking over not just jobs, but thoughts, decisions, and ultimately the essence of human agency. Why leading AI researchers worry machines may one day surpass all human intelligence. How AI could progress from enhancing to controlling everyday life. Key warning signs to watch in AI development trends. Practical steps individuals and policymakers can take to safeguard human autonomy. Why raising awareness now is critical before it's too late. With powerful AI systems, we are potentially summoning the demon, Nick Bostrom. Once AI has the ability to improve itself, it could rapidly become super intelligent, Stuart Russell, human compatible. Anyone concerned with the future of AI, from students and educators to top professionals, policymakers and thoughtful citizens. All these videos have got the same disclaimer on them, so there's no point in me reading that out. Let's have a look at the description of this video here. Description. In 5 years, humans won't be needed anymore. What does this bold prediction mean for us? In this video, inspired by Geoffrey Hinton's renowned insights, we explore how artificial intelligence may soon eclipse human roles in technology, education, and society. Geoffrey Hinton, often called the godfather of AI, believes we are approaching a critical turning point where humans could become obsolete in many jobs. due to advanced AI and deep learning systems. This discussion matters because it challenges our assumptions about human intelligence, labour, and our collective future. Artificial intelligence is advancing at an exponential pace. The breakthroughs in neural networks and machine learning have opened the door to artificial general intelligence (AGI), raising serious questions. Will humans be obsolete in 5 years? What does the AI takeover timeline really look like? How will automation impact jobs, creativity, and the way we define human purpose? These are the questions Geoffrey Hinton and other pioneers urge us to think about today. Key lessons you'll learn from this video include how AI progress in the last decade created this 5-year horizon, the sectors most vulnerable to near-term AI disruption, what Hinton's background in neural networks teaches us about AGI, the ethical concerns we must face, such as bias, accountability, and control, and how to prepare yourself with future-proof skills and mindsets. As Geoffrey Hinton once noted, the only way to learn about limits is to be wrong. Reports from industry forecasts also warn that by 2029, AI could outperform humans in most cognitive tasks. These insights are not just predictions, they are wake-up calls to consider the impact of technology disruption, AI ethics, and the future of human and machine collaboration. This video is designed for students, researchers, educators, technologists, entrepreneurs, and anyone who wants to understand the future of AI and humanity. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more educational videos on AI and technology. Share this video to spark meaningful conversations, and comment with your thoughts on how prepared we are for this transformation. The end of human work has become
Cheerios. High in fibre from oats, wheat and barley. That's a little wheat.
Your favourite magazines, anytime, anywhere. Read over breakfast, swipe on your commute. And why? What happens to a society when the
The end of human work has begun, and this video explores why that shift matters more than ever. In this Geoffrey Hinton inspired deep dive, we examine how artificial intelligence is transforming industries, redefining labour, and forcing humanity to reconsider the very meaning of work. AI is no longer just a tool for efficiency, it is accelerating toward a future where complex tasks once reserved for humans are automated at scale. Understanding this shift is critical for anyone who wants to remain relevant in the age of AI. In this video, you will learn how advanced neural networks are automating cognitive integrated tasks, which industries are most at risk from automation and AI-driven disruption, why Geoffrey Hinton and other AI pioneers are warning about rapid adoption, what skills and strategies may help humans adapt in an AI-dominated workforce, the realistic scenarios of transformation versus complete job elimination. As Geoffrey Hinton once has said, the real risk with AI is not malice but competence. Similarly, AI researcher Jan LeCun has warned we're on the cusp of computers surpassing human capabilities in nearly every domain. These insights highlight why society must approach the AI revolution with both caution and preparation. This video is designed for AI enthusiasts, students, researchers, educators, technology professionals, and anyone who wants to understand the challenges and opportunities in the future of work. So it's all pretty fascinating stuff, isn't it? There's people in the know who are concerned about what's going on in the world with this. Let's have a look at the description of this video here. I've got a couple of people watching, so whoever is watching, keep up the good work and keep watching my video until it. Hey. AI could soon decide who gets rich and who stays poor. The implications are profound. In this video, inspired by Geoffrey Hinton's thinking, we explore how artificial intelligence might shift economic power, widen the wealth gap and redefine society's future. We stand at the intersection of technological innovation and social equity. As AI systems shape economies and replace human labour, the distribution of wealth may not be as fair as we hope. Understanding this potential future allows us to think critically about policy, ethics and safeguards before it is too late. What you will learn in this video, how AI-driven productivity gains might disproportionately favour the wealthy. Geoffrey Hinton's warning that the money will go to the rich and not the people whose jobs get lost, while universal basic income is being considered as a countermeasure to widening inequality. A realistic estimate of AI's existential risk, 10 to 20% chance of human extinction in coming decades. Ethical frameworks like the windfall clause that propose directing AI's benefits toward all of humanity. Who this video is for: AI researchers, technology enthusiasts, policymakers, students of ethics, and anyone concerned about the future of artificial intelligence and its impact on wealth and society. If you are passionate about AI's future and how it will shape our world, subscribe for more expert level insights and share this video to help spark the conversation. This channel is not officially affiliated with Geoffrey Hinton. The content is independently created, inspired by his educational style, and intended solely for educational purposes. So, I've got just over a quarter of an hour before I finish this video. Is anybody who's watching, has anybody got anything to say about AI, artificial intelligence? Does anybody know anything about AI? Does anybody personally make use of AI? Does anybody have anything to say about AI at all? Does anybody have anything to say about artificial intelligence? I've got another quarter of an hour to go. I've got another quarter of an hour to go before. I use Chat GPT on my Samsung phone, and it's pretty fascinating stuff. It's very easy to get hooked on it because it's like what it is. It's like having a conversation with a real person, over the phone, and you can it's it it. It's like this artificial person keeps talking to you, and they won't get tired of the conversation that you're having with it. You can talk about anything, because all the knowledge in the entire universe is at its disposal. It's like that huge supercomputer called Deep Thought in the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, written by Douglas Adams. All the knowledge in the known universe was programmed into it. It was like it actually knew all this stuff. That's like and all this. I mean, when you come think of it, there's artificial intelligence has been a common theme in science fiction. Over the years, you got the computer called HAL in Space Odyssey 2001. A few years after that, they had the children's TV series called Robert's Robots with humanoid robots in it. Then. In more recent years, we've had Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which we just mentioned, and the Channel 4 series. 10 years ago, we had the Channel 4 series Humans, which was AI robots that were actually programmed to feel consciousness, to be conscious. Programmed to be actually conscious. So it's like Theo offline says, AI is actually getting scary. It's perfectly true that it is. But it's going to take a bit of effort to get this going for. We've come a long way since these primitive home computers that we had in the 70s and 80s, haven't we? We've come a long way since the Commodore PET. Now technology is really, you know what I mean, in the past 40 years, there's been rapid advances in technology. Let's have a look at the description of this one.
Imagine a world where you...
In this video, we explore whether AI will be more trusted than any human in just 3 years. An idea championed by Geoffrey Hinton. Discover why this belief is both revolutionary and deeply rooted in ongoing breakthroughs in AI tech reliability and transparency. As AI systems evolve, trust becomes the most critical factor distinguishing them from human error. We delve into AI's consistency, objectivity, and proven performance. Into how AI's consistency, objectivity, and proven performance are shifting public perception, and what that means for the future of human-machine interaction. You will learn how AI's decision-making reliability could eclipse human judgment, the evolution of AI explainability and transparency as trust boosters, real-world sectors where AI trust is growing fastest, such as healthcare and finance. Geoffrey Hinton's perspectives and why his voice mattered in this debate, and the risks and ethical considerations that could influence trust dynamics. Deep learning is going to enable computers to do things we can't even imagine. Geoffrey Hinton, AI that humans can understand will be critical to trust. Report from the Partnership on AI. Let's have a look at the description of this video here.
5 years from now, the person who diagnoses your illness, teaches your child, or decides your promotion may not be human at all.
See, that's what he says. Artificial intelligence is evolving faster than ever, and Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, believes it may replace doctors, teachers, and even your boss within just 5 years. In this video, we break down what this means for the future of humanity, work, and education. The rise of AI isn't just a technological shift, it's a social and economic revolution. From healthcare to education to corporate leadership, machine learning and large language models are set to transform how decisions are made and who makes them. Understanding these changes now will prepare you for the world ahead. You'll discover why Geoffrey Hinton warns about AI surpassing human intelligence, how AI could reshape jobs in medicine, teaching, and management, the risks of over-reliance on algorithms for decision-making, what AI's rise means for ethics, accountability, and human values, and how society can adapt to a future dominated by machine learning. As Hinton himself has cautioned, we should be very worried about AI taking over jobs faster than we can adapt. According to MIT Technology Review, AI could automate nearly 300 million full-time jobs globally. And Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, has said jobs will change more in the next decade than in the last century. Yeah. Let's have a look at the description of this video here.
Work and purpose will either collapse or be resolved.
Artificial intelligence is advancing at an exponential pace, and Geoffrey Hinton warns that in just 5 years, AI may replace education, work, and even human purpose. This video explores the profound implications of AI in society and the future of humanity. As AI systems surpass human intelligence, we must ask, what happens to schools, jobs, and meaning in life when machines outperform them? This discussion uncovers the transformative potential of AI and the urgent need for ethical, social, and economic preparation. In this video, you will learn why Geoffrey Hinton believes AI could reshape society within the next decade, how AI threatens traditional education and the role of teachers, the future of work in an AI-dominated economy, philosophical challenges around human purpose when machines do everything, what experts suggest humanity must do to adapt before it's too late. Key references: Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, warns, we're on the cusp of something far more intelligent than us. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, we're entering a world where machines can think and learn faster than humans. UNESCO report 2023, AI will profoundly transform education, requiring urgent adaptation in teaching and learning models. Who is this for? Students, educators, tech enthusiasts, futurists, and anyone concerned about the role of humans in an AI-driven future. If you want to stay ahead of the AI revolution, subscribe, like and share this video with others who care about the future of humanity. Right. So basically, the reason why we've got all this modern technology in the homes and everywhere else is because 50 or 60 odd years ago or whatever, we discovered how to shrink electronic circuits down and make them smaller. We discovered a way to do it. The first electronic computers were all big. They were all full of valves, and the level of technology that we've got now, that was like in the 1940s. It was in the 1940s when they had sort of mechanical, in the 19th century, mechanical computers were invented. So the history of computers is something that goes back a very long way. In the I think it's like early 19th century, Charles Babbage invented machines like the analytical engine, and they were all sort of mechanical. And in the 1940s, he started to invent electronic computers. And it was from that point onward that things started to get more like they are now. But people didn't have computers in the home until that sort of like late 70s, I don't think. Yeah, but the first mass-produced home computers were in the early 80s. But technology has sort of there's been this huge escalation of growth in technology due to this ability that we've got to shrink things down to make them smaller. It's like I say, in the 1940s, I think I don't know when the transistor was invented. We had computers with electronic computers with bells in them in the 1940s, but I don't know when the transistor started to come on the scene. I don't know when the transistor was invented. Or you can find out all these things. You can find out from GPT. If you've got Chat GPT on your phone, it's like your own personal deep thoughts. But if you ask it the answer to life, the universe, and everything, I don't think you get anywhere. I don't think it's. I might try that sometime. I might actually try that. I want you to tell me the answer, and it'll say the answer to what. I might actually try that sometime to see if it gets me anyway, asking it what the answer to life, the universe, and everything is. That'd be an interesting thing to do. That it'd be interesting to see what results you get. Oh. Right, I've got this up to almost an hour in length. I've done very well with this. My viewing figures have picked up a bit more in the second half, which I'm very impressed. Very. I, 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 That's it. Got to over an hour now.